Admit dead side here and get them all looking fresh. Look at him. There he is. There he is.
There I am. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's up, buddy?
So it all worked.
It all
That
worked.
is
And look,
amazing.
yeah, and it looks like you're already like kind of in a position. Thank you so much for those Ric Flairs and
Hey
and
guys,
and Reina.
what is up?
Hey, thank you so much, Deadside, for coming back on and being patient. Let me do something else. Let me make sure everything's looking good, though. All right, hold on, guys. This is going to be a little behind the scenes for y'all. Oh my God, it works kind of. Hold on.
Oh my God, it works kind of.
But it
I
says
don't know
it says
what it is, but
Splues Deadside Blues. Splues Deadside Blues. Wow, it's just it's all falling apart already.
I'm gonna watch the VOD, all right?
I'm gonna watch. I'll just watch the VOD. I'll be back for the VOD. I'm out. There's that face, dude. Thank you so much for raiding over. And I no blazer this year. Yeah, that's right. You look like you had something to say. What did you have something to say?
I got a blazer on. I do
Yeah,
have a blazer on.
he has a
But maybe
blazer.
they're talking about you. I don't know.
Oh no, I don't wear blazers. Who? How dare you, Thorns Flower, for even insinuating? Even though you weren't insinuating anything
Okay,
with
but
me.
Mike, we got some house cleaning, right?
We got some house clean.
Any,
Okay. Let's
yeah,
clean some house. Let's clean some house.
so my memory is not good. So when was the last time we was here? We
I
were here?
I believe it was in October. October.
And let's see, that's
Shocktober.
a lifetime, you know?
I agree, especially in the time of COVID. I feel like October, like it just might as well been like 10 years ago. Like just how quickly things move. I mean, it just like I feel like news that I get that happened last week, I got like 3 years ago. You know what I mean? Like it just seems so distant now that because there's so much news, so much, social activity going on right now where like it just feels like you're constantly being barraged and you're constantly having to intake all this information that this shit that I did last week just seems so distant.
I mean, I don't really watch the news anymore. I
Oh,
don't
you
really feel,
stopped.
yeah. I mean, of course I watch the news. I mean, I find great joy in the Suez Canal thing. I thought that was
What's going on
brilliant.
with the Suez Canal?
With the cargo ship that was lodged, in the artery and had right. You didn't see that?
No, God, please tell me what's going on with the Suez Canal. This sounds awesome.
So like the Suez Canal, it's like one of the main arteries of transporting goods. And so this one ship is like it's like really narrow, right?
Uh
So
huh.
this one ship is like got stuck there,
Right.
right? And there's this great meme going around about, you see the Austin Powers movie, he got this little cart enlarged, and that's the meme that's going around, just with with the cargo thing like printed on top of it, and it's so poetic, like how little it takes to just like cripple the world's supply of goods,
Yeah, no
right?
kidding though. Yeah, that you're absolutely right. It's like it's we already have like everything is already just balancing on this thread. Um, and it almost like the shitty thing about COVID is that it revealed that we're always on the edge of total chaos and destruction. There's this thin veneer between us and chaos, just always ready to just dissipate and envelop us all. Are you still there, Dead Side? Because it looks like you froze. Oh yeah, I love gold. Me too. Me too. That large boat stuck and they had one tiny bulldozer taking it out perfection. Yeah, that is pretty amazing actually. I hold on. I want to find that meme while Deadside figures out what's going on his end. I'm not sure what's happening over there, but we definitely can take a look at some memes. Oh yeah, where is it? Is that even how you spell Suez? Yeah, Austin Power one. All right, so here we go. Uh, All right. Okay, so I think he's gonna jump back in. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but we'll go over to yeah. See, that's where dead side would be right up here if he was there, but he is not, and that's hate the human race. Woo! So this is what he was talking about. What's up, buddy? Thank you for that woo. So this is what Dead Side was talking about. We're talking about. Look at it. Oh my God! What else is there? I look how I spelled Suez too. It's not even close. Wait, is that right? Oh, I did spell it right. Wow. I spell English good sometimes. We'll see if Dead Side is able to pop back into the stream here. Where's the other? What is this? Look at this one. New York Post, the best. Well, at least they put it somewhere, put it in one place for us all to look and laugh. Look at Kong versus. Hey, did anybody watch Kong? He'll be right back. No problem. Thanks, Kala. I appreciate that. Is it Kala or Kala? I don't know. I'm terrible. Well, we speak English good, right? We read English good. The whole thing is that someone BRB. Okay, no worries. No worries, buddy. You get your life in order there, and we'll be here waiting for you. Hold on. Okay, so where was I? I believe we were watching the meme. So here we go. Here we go. There's that meme. Let's see. My COVID depression and anxiety going on a walk. These are the best. These are the best ones. So, let's see. Oh my God. What me a to-do artist. Yeah. Let's see. Let's get a little. Oh, I gotta really click for this one. Let's see. Procrastination. Me writing a to-do list. Workflow. Procrastination. Yeah. That feels right there, doesn't it? That feels right. Here. Cat is good. Okay, cool. We'll just go with Cat. Prince Philip just died today all over the news. Oh yeah, Prince Philip died, and then so DMX died. Prince Philip died. We got things going on in the Suez Canal. I am going to have to watch the full coverage. Oh yeah. You know what? Like the UK, the Prince, like after the Meghan Markle and Prince Henry or Harry or whatever his name is thing, I'm just like, eh. Oh, and especially the one. Who's the one who is involved with Epstein? That one is the creepiest, dude, because he has actual like photos of him with young women, and it's so creepy. Like, what a bunch of creeps. Good riddance to bad rubbish. Sorry, anybody in the UK who really feels like they lost a beloved leader. My bad. I don't have that same kind of connection. And I'm insensitive as fuck. So, you know what? This thing is bothering me over here. Let's just kill that. There you go. All right. So, where were we? Tension rises over the new attempt to refloat ship in. Yeah, here we go. They're going to do the up. There you go. Yes, so sad. I'm sorry I'm laughing at people's deaths. That's not funny. I'm not laughing at their deaths, okay? I want to get that straight. I'm not laughing at their deaths. I just don't feel any kind of real connection to Prince Philip because, well, I live in America. And now we're being sold to. Wonderful. 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 Okay, so since Dead Side is on vacation here, where should we go? What else is out there? Anybody got anybody got any good memes? Let's see. Here we go. No, that's not it. I like how I said, like I had some big plan, but there really wasn't. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Let's go back here. Boom. What's up? What's up? What's up? I'm going to turn this off. Let's go turn off the second camera. I'm fixing it. Good to see the research. Yeah. Whoa, here he is. You almost got rapped at, DeadSideBlues. You almost got rapped at. There you are.
I'm back.
He's back. All right, we're coming back because I almost started rapping. You're lucky. You and your community are very lucky because I almost started rapping, and it would not have been a great look. Trust me, not a good look. So yeah, we were looking at the Suez Canal while you were gone, and looking at the
Pretty
different.
great, right?
Yeah, the meme was great. Like the Austin Power. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Hold on. We'll go back to the other thing. Hold on, and then we'll get you. Boom. There he is. Look at him. So, oh,
I'm back.
and I'll straighten you. There you go. Look at this. Streamlabs is amazing. There we go. So, this is the anybody tried this? This is pretty funny. This WD-40. Look at, has anybody tried this? Is this what we're gonna do now? Is this what we're doing, Deadside? We're gonna look at memes for the next hour and a half. Just look.
No, we don't have to. I was just saying, like, that's one of the great things about like living in a complicated world. That is, some things are just not that complicated, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's like this is like a easy enough piece of news that I can digest it. I don't feel like horrible about it. I don't feel like, oh God, another thing just happened. You know, like what horrible thing just happened next? It's like every day is like watching an episode of Breaking Bad. It's like what horrible, awful thing is gonna happen next that we have to overcome. It's just like name any like intense drama. That's how I feel like every day is just like what horrible thing is gonna happen next. And
Which is exactly why I turned away from news, right?
well, you were so into it. That was what was so interesting. Oh, didn't know he was involved with child porn. I don't know if it was Prince Philip who was involved with it. It was one of the princes. Which
Prince Andrews.
Prince Andrew? Yes. Thank you. See, allegedly, right? Epstein killed himself, right? Allegedly.
Allegedly, apparently.
Oh no, no. So Prince Andrew was into it, not Prince Philip, or whatever Philip was. Isn't it the Queen? Isn't the Queen husband always something like that? Oh, yeah. Anyways, yeah, no, he's okay. Prince Andrew is alive and well, and being creepy is all hell. So no worries, everybody. Don't fret. Prince Andrew is okay. But yeah, yeah. When we talked last, you were very involved. You were very much into the U.S. election. You were very much into, you know, like you were taking. So when did it fall off? Did it fall off after the election? Were you just like after the U.S. election? Were you just like, this is just stupid, I'm done? Or when did you start like pulling away?
I don't know. I think the fun thing about Trump is that he was really good at like having this episodic nature of him, right?
Right, right.
I mean, I don't know how many creative people in my Facebook feed. Yes, I do have a Facebook. I'm I do have one of those, and how many of them were like pointing out that, oh my God, I can't wait to see what's happening in the next season of House of Cards. That kind of thing, right?
Right.
And it's true, right? It's and so when that kind of waned off after like the capital thing, right? And I also think like there's so much you can do about COVID. Like, I mean, at one point it's like, you know, you need to preserve the society you're living in. Right now, we do know what to do, at least in Denmark, right? Just fucking do what you keep doing. Wear a mask, right? You don't see people you don't need to see, that kind of stuff. And much of it's, you know, it's also like my streaming gear is up again, right? So now I can like focus on that, and that at least I can do something about, right? So I mean,
Right. Yeah, I get what you say. It's like you're so involved in all these things that you have no real effect on, and it's doing is draining you. It's taking your attention away from like your stream or creativity or your relationships or your bills, whatever it is. It's just a distraction that that is really just meant to work on our emotions rather than inform us.
And it's not that you shouldn't think about this stuff. I do believe that that's very important. That
Mm.
I just think that to a healthy degree. And what I was doing was not healthy. And I do think many people in this Corona time. I mean, that's a difficult thing to figure out, right?
Hmm.
When is it public service? So when is it just like when is it junk,
Yeah.
right?
When is it Monday Night Football, right? Or whatever sports thing you want to give it. It's like they've turned the whole thing into a sport where people are where they're just appealing to emotions and visceral feelings, and it's like very little of it has anything to do with facts anymore. It's sort of, and there is facts involved, but it's all being sort of shaped in a way for a consumer to want to buy it, and to have a need to buy it, and a need to click, and a need to read it, and a need to, like they're appealing on our most basic levels of thought and feeling. It's just like get them mad, get them, if it bleeds it reads, like yes, they are definitely needing that extreme news cycle to always keep going for us to stay glued to our screens.
Yeah, and I guess it's tough to have a fulfilling life, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it is, right? I mean, there's a lot of things that you could be madly, like mad about or discontent with, right?
Mm.
And I just think I had enough of that. Like,
Yeah.
well, for me, like a lot of things have changed. Also with like this Twitch thing. I mean, last time we talked, I was nervous to come on your show, Mike. But now I feel like, man, I've watched you a billion times now, right?
Oh, you're good. You're in now. You know how it goes. You've
And,
seen how this whole operation just got started. So there's nothing to fear here. It's just
yeah, and I mean that goes for like just like the Twitch journey. I mean, there's a lot of things that I didn't think I would be doing now that
mm.
I am doing.
Like what?
Um, um, Cultivating like a community. I mean, there are people that come to my stream like every time I stream, which is if they can do it, if they got the time, then they will come. And
What?
I think that is bonkers,
What?
right?
Well, is that different from before? I mean, because it seemed like you had a community going even then, and then you took a month off because you were moving and stuff. But uh,
It was actually 3 months, right? I
three
used three
months?
months on, yeah, because and not because I wanted to. It's not like a thing like, oh, okay, I need to take a long break. No, it was I was waiting for it. I was waiting for a stable internet connection. I know that's funny since I've just been thrown off right now, but we made through the stream.
Uh
We
huh.
speak English good.
Yes, we
Like
did.
we made it through the music stream. It was just here. No, but I mean that community thing, like building a Discord, all those kind of things, I'd always been like, I don't think I need it. But then things happen and you need it. And then you're like, oh, okay. So they were right all along. But I really like the organic feeling like that we can build it together. But I didn't think I would do that because I'm a lone ranger kind of dude.
Mental, thank you so much for that sub, and I
Hey,
appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. You're the shit. You're awesome. Thank you for resubscribing, and some air horn for that ass. And I'm also gonna turn off the alert sounds, just because they are disruptive to the conversation, and there's already enough to contend with here. So uh, I don't even remember what you were saying.
I'm thinking you must have felt like the same thing. Like, and I do. It's just like weird that you have people coming, and then when they keep coming, like not like
Oh,
after half a year, right?
yeah.
I mean, kind of, I don't know, like if you, for me, and I think many have that feeling, like if they do anything good at their workplace or anywhere else, right? You kind of give like the imposter syndrome,
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah. And
they kind of figure out that I didn't really know what I was doing, right?
wait a second, who figured that out? Your work?
No, but that's just a feeling,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Of
yeah, yeah, yeah.
being,
Okay, okay. I know what you're saying. Imposter feeling, and you just feel like, why are people like this? They're one day they're gonna find out that I really don't have. I'm not what they think I am, or something. And really,
yeah, yeah, that's definitely something of that. But Twitch is just so honest. It's really hard to keep that up, right?
yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, but I just didn't think I would use it as like a social thing, and yet here we are, right? I mean,
yeah.
that is so cool.
Why didn't you think that you needed like stuff like Discord or social media? Because like you're right, your social media is just awful. I'm sorry, man. I love you. I think you're an amazing, amazing artist, but your social media is in the trash. It's in the trash. But
Yeah, I
you
do
could.
think that is very deliberately because that's worked for me, right?
Yeah. Well,
And
I mean, has it worked for you though? When you look at it, and then when you look at it from this newer perspective, where when has not using these platforms worked in your benefit, or has it worked in your benefit? I mean,
no, to me, it's about growing, right? I
mm,
mean, to me, it's about like being ready to take that step and then do it fully and comprehending why you do it.
yeah,
And I think that was the thing that I was missing, right? I was
mm,
missing like that. Okay, so yeah, you make some songs, and now people really want to know what's up with that,
yeah,
or they want to check it out. And then I feel like, okay, then I feel obligated to, okay, then I might need to do stuff to make people be able to watch that stuff, right?
right,
Or hear it. And so that's the difference, right? Where before it's just like it was a thing that you did on your own.
you're
And
right, exactly.
then you send it out to music magazines or whatever. And then if people heard it, then that would be cool. But now it's like you get that in your face all the time. And that's a beautiful thing. Um, yeah, that's the nature of Twitch, right?
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely hard to ignore, especially when you're seeing progress and you're seeing growth and you're seeing more people coming by. I did. I honestly did feel that. I still feel that same way about like, especially now that I'm like talking to sponsorship and stuff. It's sponsors for the audio podcast, and you're talking to people who are trying to. You're talking to people that you're trying to get money out of, and now you have to like really believe. Like it's like I still have this disbelief. Like I still don't. I feel like I don't fully believe in myself and my own skills. Still, I still feel like an imposter. I still feel like, why would anybody give me money for what I do? But they are. So like, it's like, okay, well, shut up that part of your brain, right? Like, because you kind of got to shut that part of your brain down, because that's the part of your brain that's just like, what's the point? Why should I do this? No one cares. Everybody hates me. Blah blah blah. Keep going down the hole. But you gotta shut that shit off. It's just at this point, like I have anxiety all the time, and I constantly, anytime I get an email from any sponsor or anything, like I just have this horrible feeling of dread that shoots through my whole body, and it's just them saying whatever, it's just a regular message, and I just don't ever want to face it. But I've gotten to that point where it's like, well, it's obviously working. Whatever's happening, whatever you think about what's going on here, is you're probably wrong. But you're right, but you're wrong, because there is things I could improve on. I know that, but to not believe in my own skills and my own ability is one of those things that are starting to become kind of, it's just a moot thought now, right? Because now
Yeah.
we're moving into another level where I'm getting paid for this. People are coming to my stream, people are downloading my podcast, and there's still this voice in my head that's sort of being like, no, you suck, you fucking failure. So it's something you sort of have to shut down, sort of like shutting
And
off
I
the
think
news.
that's what I didn't think that the community would bring me, or whatever you call that band of gang of rogue weird people that hang out on my stream.
Yeah.
They're great, each and every one of them, but they're kind of insane, right? I mean,
Yeah, we all are. That's okay.
and so I mean that's what they bring to the table. You don't have to, I mean, it's just fun hanging out with them, right?
Right.
And I thought I had to do all the work, but apparently I don't. I mean, it's so that's the thing, and it
Apparently
seems
I
like I'm ready
don't.
for that now.
Apparently I don't have to do all the work.
No, but
I
yeah,
get what you're
yeah,
saying though. I
apparently.
get what you're saying. Well, and I get what you're saying on that behalf as well. It's whereas like where you can start to sort of depend on these people that because you're the type of person that likes to do most of it yourself, right? Like I mean, like especially when it came to like your music, you do most of that stuff yourself. Everything is under the microscope when you're putting something out, correct? Or do you put it out? Do you let some people kind of come in and do their thing? What you know, not. I mean, do you? I micromanage some shit. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
I can be very micromanaging when it comes to like the art that I put out.
I totally am as well. I
Yeah,
think
it's having
and
a hard time
also,
relying on other people, and then you sort of hitting this point now where it's like, oh, I can kind of rely on I can rely on my mods. I can rely on these people to come and support me, however they can.
I mean, to me, it was more like when I made music, it was more like at some point people don't care about those details.
Mm.
Why
Oh,
you keep why do you keep blabbering all off about that stuff, right? I mean, what are you on about, dude? And to me, it's the most important thing, right? So to me, it was more like, okay, so I can't be that nerdy with people. Anyways, in the songwriting phase. So, okay, so it's easier to do it myself. And then afterwards, like when we went into the studio and then hired like great musicians who came to play on it,
mm,
then that was amazing because then you got to talk about the why you wanted to do that stuff and what they could add to the song, right?
mm.
So that I guess that's why. I mean, that's why to me, people don't care that they're not that anal as I am. And maybe it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
It's a fucking song, dude. Come on,
Well,
relax, dude.
in the
You
bigger
know?
right, no, you're right. In the bigger scheme of things, like it's just music. It's just I remember I had a piano teacher who told me that once, and he was like, "Come on, man, bro, it's just music." And I remember seeing like, "What do you mean it's just music? What like I'm just in my head. I was like, what is this person even fucking talking about?" Because I was a young man, and like music was like I thought it was everything to me. And then this guy says this who's supposedly supposed to be this I mean he's an amazing musician and he's a lifelong musician and he's a working musician and it's like who this dude, this musician, this real life musician who's doing the things that I want to do, like living off music, creating, getting paid to create, all that stuff. He's doing that and then he's just sitting here telling me it's just music, bro. But I get it now. Now that I'm a little older, I get it. It's like in the larger scheme of things, it's just a song, man. It's not like everything. And if you're putting all that into your song, like you're putting so much into your song that there's no room for mistakes, there's no room for breathing, there's no room for anything. Like it makes it sort of sterile. I feel like it makes a sterile song if you're
Yeah,
just sitting
I
down.
like that expression a lot. Yeah, I think that's so true. And to me, I've been well in that sense, like I've been sterile about my music for a long time.
Mm,
And Twitch is kind of just like that just forces me not to be that way
yeah.
and just be okay, cool. Let's fucking put some stuff. Let's put a logo on a mug. I mean, let's not think about that the universe has to be a coffee mug.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
let's just okay. It's a fucking cool logo.
Mm.
That's it.
There you go. Yeah, just go
And
with
have
it.
fun with it because I didn't do that. I didn't do that like when we talked last time either. But
Mm.
now I'm like, okay, you can't do this 3 times a week and not be goofy about it. you
Did
know?
you feel like you came back from this break and you just sort of had I mean like what happened between what happened on that break that sort of led you to this way of thinking, especially about your stream and I mean, like, because you do put a lot of thought into your stream. It's not like I know you're not saying I just throw it up there and we're going, but I mean, because like you do have like I can see your room behind you, the studio right now, and you have your skull in the corner there. You have a very distinct look, so it's not like you don't care or you never cared. but like, what happened between then and now that sort of made you look at it differently?
So one thing I think it's pretty that was pretty clear was that I missed it, right? I
Mm.
missed streaming when I was away, and I think that is kind of a realization, right? I mean, I also played a couple of bars once.
Ooh.
I don't fucking miss going back to those kind of gigs. You know, you know,
I actually
and
do. I am starting to miss those kind of gigs, actually. As much shit as I talked about them all last year, I'm just like, okay, I'm ready to get back in it.
oh, but when I'm thinking about if I had to do like a Robin Williams song, Robbie Williams, not Robin. Rest in peace, my friend. Like if I had to do Angels like in front of drunk people, I
uh,
would not enjoy that at
I
all.
see what you're
Never.
saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
Those kind of gigs,
Mm-hmm.
and then this kind of luxury that Twitch affords you is that I have these kind of people that apparently enjoy the same sad music that I do. And so that my song list kind of caters to them,
Yeah.
even though it's not like bangers. And I would have never been able to make money or just like waste people time like that if I went to a bar and played songs
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about now, and I don't miss that about live gigging, IRL and such. It's like there's nothing worse than playing for just a group of people who could just not give a fuck less about you. Like they couldn't care less if you existed or not. And probably because you're playing music, it's interrupting their conversation or it's interrupting the game, the big game that's on TV. So it's like that kind of just they don't care about you. They're not listening. It's obvious. You get done playing a song and it's just deafening silence. Like it's just such a drain, such a soul drain on those nights. But then there's nights where you're like where you're connecting and people are listening and people are really putting back energy into it and you are creating sort of this little community, this little temporary community where everyone's sort of on the same page just for like a couple of hours, really in sync with what you're doing, with what you're playing, with what you're singing, and what you're saying, and it's this beautiful exchange of energy that's mutual. And then you come off of those gigs like you're higher than any fucking joint will get you,
Yeah,
and you
definitely.
can't sleep for fucking like 10 days, and you're just like, this is why I do it. But then you have those gigs where you're like the deafening silence,
Yeah.
it fucking it drives you to insanity, and you leave the gig after no one clapped for you for 3 hours, or even said a word to you, and the bartenders didn't even make eye contact with you. They just handed you a check, and you just left with your head slung low. That you leave those gigs like, oh my god, like just like, why do I do this? And I don't miss that.
Yeah.
You're right.
And,
Like that's a
and,
great
and,
point. I don't miss that part of it.
my thing is just that I did that because I played, gigs where I'm not supposed to play at. I play, I mean, the people who watch me know that it's some sad shit. And that's not the greatest.
Right.
There might be a couple of people who just like is grown into the bar who may enjoy that kind of stuff,
Right.
right? And actually pay the money's worth of them having sitting there and be sad, right? But most of the people over there are there to have a party, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I don't have good experiences with that.
No. Yeah. Well, yeah. How many people are like, after a long week of work, I want to go to the pub and be sad.
Yeah,
but it's
and
not.
I thought that is what that was. I mean, I love like that sad thing going down and knocking down some tequila, like having a heart. The
Yeah.
heartbreak is more romanticizing to me than the actual relationship in some ways, right?
Right.
Like being able to sit there and just like not go to work because your girlfriend broke up, that's cool, right? That's pretty fun. Like
Yeah, that's
sitting there
great.
and you got the Neil Young in the band playing Country Waltz behind you, man.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, that's a romance, right? A
Yeah,
sad
yeah.
one, albeit, of course, but
Yeah, yeah. From the follower point of view, we get to choose what to watch and what kind of vibe to look for. That's just magical. You get to connect with the music, the musician,
yes.
and the chat. Yeah,
Yeah.
and people are there who want to be there. The people who come to your streams, who definitely know, who definitely know what you are all about, are there because they want to be there. They're there because they want to feel a certain way, or they want to connect in a certain way. And yeah, that's the beauty of Twitch, is that you are literally collecting a group of people who want to be on your vibe, and
Yeah,
what.
yeah, and it's channeling different vibes of people, right? I
Mm-hmm.
mean, when I wake up in the morning and I listen to Chill Rob or whoever, like the Russian musician, right? I mean, I'm chill as a daisy, but if I go in the Big Chili stream, I'm gonna be loud as fuck. I
Right,
mean,
right. I'm hype. I'm ready to
yeah,
go. Ready to go,
you
baby.
know, I mean, he used to have a metal stream. Like, I'm gonna go there for a mosh pit and Chill Rob. You know, I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah, man. No, I feel you. I have the same thing. I have that awesome relationship with Theodore Elving, who just got their
yeah.
partner today. I think it was today. Well,
Today,
recently partnered Theodore Elving. I have that same relationship because when he streams, it's super early for me, so it's like in the mornings. It's just like working, and it's the smooth sounds of Theodore Elving in my ears, and it's just
yeah.
that's perfect. But then if I want to go rock my ass off, I'll go check out Glowstick Willie, who is a hippie metal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Glow Stick Willie, they're
They're
crazy.
insane, and I love them.
that
They've been on the
that
show.
giant fucking setup, man. That
Dude,
giant setup
I
is so
love
is
him.
so rad.
I love him, and just to see the transformation of their setup over this last year has been insane. Just because of what they've been doing and how they've been balancing real life gigging and shit. Because all last year, all last summer, in the heat of all the COVID and all the social
Yeah,
justice, Ohio was, in Indiana was putting on like festivals, music festivals, legitimate festivals where people were gathering mass. I don't know, like it was definitely questionable, but like they were hustling all summer. And from what they told me, there hasn't been one person who they found that spread the disease. I don't know. That's probably a big full of shit. But in any case, I'm not saying that's good or bad. All I'm saying is that they have that hustle, they have that grind, and I respect the fuck out of it. And if I need to feel pumped, I'm going to Glowstick Willie. If I want to chill, I'm going to Theodore. If I want to feel my feels, I go to DeadSideBlues and hear you sing in your
and
magnificent way.
and the cool thing is that there's an audience. I mean, if I and I know that for myself, if I had to walk and take a bus and it's raining, what's the chance that I'm gonna be there? Like it's one of my friends. They're playing with one of the bands. I've seen them 5 times before,
Right,
maybe, right?
right.
I'm not. I'm just not gonna fucking go. All right.
It's not happening.
That's what's gonna happen, right? And
Nothing.
it's not because I don't like them, and it's not that I want to support them, but Jesus, God, I mean, I got work tomorrow or some shit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you know,
Yes.
and so this makes it so much more easy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's never been easier to network and to meet new people and to meet new musicians and meet potential guests. I mean, I'm talking on my perspective, but like it's never been easier for me. Like doing what we can do on Twitch in like a single night, with like the amount of networking and communicating that we can do on a single night on Twitch is like a month's worth of like going out and meeting people and like paying
Yeah,
entrance
yeah.
fees and fucking talking to people and loud music and smoke and all the people bumping into you and drunk people, let me touch your face or whatever it is. It's just Yeah. What you can accomplish in one night on Twitch is just insane for a musician, for a streamer, for a musician's point of view. It's like the coolest and easiest way to meet and network, and it's, I don't know that
And
I've ever known.
it's just freaking fun. I
Yes.
mean, I when I was 14, I might have played guitar for 24 hours. But I did not think that I would do it as a 33-year-old. I mean, that is just fucking ridiculous.
Dude,
I mean,
what even spawned that? What even started? Because like what I gathered that you didn't start as a 24-hour stream, but it just sort of became a 24-hour stream. Am I correct in my assumptions?
yeah.
Okay. So why did you do that to yourself, sir?
I don't know. I
I
mean,
don't know.
hindsight, I mean, I really don't know.
Hey, you don't know, you don't know.
No, but I think it was selfish in some respects. I mean, you wanna figure out, can I do it? I mean, is this humanly possible?
Yeah.
I've always been like I like being up late and not having that much sleep. I think that's fun.
That can be
Or at,
fun.
le- or at least I did when I was younger. Now I see that maybe not that much. But the 24-hour thing, I mean, I just like, there's a difference between streaming for 4 hours and being on stage on a regular stage with stage slides for 40 minutes.
Yeah, I agree with you.
It's kind of like the same kind of taxing, right? And so for me, like the 24-hour stream kind of felt like a 4 hour like a 4 hour rock concert
Like
on the
just like
stage, right?
yeah.
And I was like, we can fucking do that. We can fucking do that. You don't get to have pee breaks on a 4 hour concert, but you get to have pee break on a 24-hour stream. That's for sure. You know?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And I lost my mind. That's for sure. I did. I lost my mind totally, completely. And did it sound good? No,
I
no,
don't.
God, no. It was terrible.
Hey, I caught the last couple hours of that 24-hour stream, and from what I heard, it was not terrible. I mean, you were smoking and drinking the whole time, from what I understand. So, like, I don't even know how that's possible to sit there and smoke and drink for 24 hours just by itself. I haven't been able to do that since I was like 24, maybe 25. Yeah, probably 25. But I mean, my God, like, how do you? How? I mean, what? It's confounding to me. You're a beast. You're a beast, sir. You're a beast.
It's just like I felt like I wanted to do that, like being like extremely exhausted after a gig or after something like a mountain to climb, right?
Right. Oh my
And
God, mighty, mighty. Thank you so much for those 5 gifts.
Red, you wonderful dude.
Hey, thank you so much, Lady J, Kenley Mac, Peanut Dust, Retro Shim, Roed Jern. What did you call him? Red.
Red, yeah.
Red, welcome. Thank you guys. Mighty, mighty, you're the best. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Let me just do
Yeah,
this.
do it.
Monetize. You're amazing, Mighty. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Woo! Yeah, I wish my woo worked. Oh, jeez, Louise.
There it goes.
There it is.
I'd never do it again, Mike. I'd never do it again.
Well, so what did you? I want to know what you learned about yourself and what you learned about streaming in those 24 hours.
I've learned that people egg on stupid things. Right?
Yes, they do. They jump off the cliff. Jump off the cliff.
And dude, I saw your fucking haircut. You almost lost your wife, right?
Almost, yes. We still are having. I mean, look at this awful thing. It's just gross. We're putting it back.
I'm stating that we're playing with. It's serious,
It's serious
It's
shit.
serious stuff, right?
It's serious shit, son. This is real.
And when I was done with that stream, I could feel, all right, I'm tired now. I'm fucking tired.
Yeah,
And no fucking wonder, of course, right?
I bet. Yeah.
If I ever do a 24-hour stream again, I'm gonna be sleeping for 22 of them. That's for damn sure.
You're gonna be like an e-girl and just like it's gonna be DeadSide sleeping and snoring.
Yeah.
With the green.
Try to wake me up with biddies.
Yeah. You guys can wake me up with biddies. Okay, guys. Good night. Hey. Do a hot tub stream. You should do a hot tub stream.
Yeah. Shit, I heard that's a thing.
It's lucrative, I hear. Always good to see DeadSides out and about, off to lurk and work. Hey, Bike Me. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
Bike Me. Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you for that lurk, and I appreciate it. Enjoy your work day and your lurk day.
I'm thinking that's one of the things, or one of the many things I learned at my 3 months off Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Is there are many things that you shouldn't do, and you know why you shouldn't do it, and then just don't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the things is just like courtesy when you're streaming yourself. It's so easy to go into another people's stream. And Trust Hustler was saying this, Canadian guy, guitarist, cool dude.
Hopeful Cases.
Hey, Hopeful.
Hey,
welcome in, guys.
Welcome. Thank you so much for raiding in, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Dirty Wolf Live, what's up? Behind that suit, what's up? Welcome. Okay, so I added a raid song, DeadSide.
Do it.
So
let's play the raid song.
We're gonna do a raid song, and I actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that for Cypher Deluxe. We'll save that for Cypher Deluxe. Do you like my new guitar, DeadSideBlues? DeadSideBlues.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty.
It's not the most expensive guitar, but it definitely is nice.
I only buy cheap guitars, Mike.
Are you serious?
Yes.
I'm very bougie, but like, but when you lost all your jobs and you lost all the work, you don't and then your wife says, let's go get you a guitar. You don't argue, right? You don't argue. It's like, well, I did try to negotiate. I was like, so could I get the D'Angelico? And she's like, oh hell no. He's like, that's
no.
It's like,
I made you this guitar. You got to play this one.
Yeah, you get this one. You get this Ibanez that I threw together. Okay,
I made it out of your dirty laundry. There you go. Here's a guitar.
All
play
right.
that.
All right, this is not going through a thing. We're gonna do a raid song for you guys, and then we're gonna get back to our friend here, DeadSideBlues. And I don't know if I need these actually. I think I memorized everything, but I'm just so everything. Okay, here we go. All right, guys, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. Hopeful Cases, thank you so much for bringing in 16 people. This song is for you. It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos. It's raining tacos. Out in the streets, tacos. All you can eat, lettuce and cheese, shells and meat. It's raining tacos. Yum, yum, yummity yum. It's like a dream. Yum, yum, yummity yum. More sour cream. It's raining tacos. Ooh, tacos. Ooh, tacos. Ooh, it's raining tacos. It's raining tacos. Out of the sky, tacos. No need to ask why. Just open your mouth, close your eyes. It's raining tacos. taco. Oh, oh. It's raining tacos, everybody. All right. There you guys go. Thank you so much for the raid. We really appreciate it. This music makes me want medicine. Well,
Yeah, that's a good raid
Right.
song. Makes me want tacos. That's for sure.
JX, you saying want medicine makes me just want to smoke weed. So we will smoke weed and eat some tacos later on today, but not on air. We'll wait for later and all that. Anyways,
All that good stuff.
welcome everybody. My name is Mike. This is WSEG TV. We talk to creatives, mostly musicians, and we also we also do songs and live music streams. Thank you so much for those biddies, mighty. Hell yeah, weed and tacos. Boo! Play the game, son. That's right. We don't fuck around here. If someone ever says open your mouth and close your eyes, I don't know. I don't have enough trust in. Yeah, I understand that. I understand that. But if you can clearly see that there's tacos coming from the sky, I know the song calls for you to just, put faith in the random tacos falling out of the sky. But I feel like most of us are smart enough to sort of be like, I'm going to make sure those are tacos before I open my mouth and close my eyes. So all I'm saying, I've been played too many times. How many times have you had the old switcheroo? You know what? Don't answer that. Don't answer. It's cool. It happens to the best of us. Honestly, it happens to the best of us. We love you. We love you. Thank you so much. Sphere Unclear. I appreciate.
Seems like you need some new friends there.
You need some new friends. What were we even talking about? See, this is what happens with Twitch. This is the fun part about Twitch too. Is like all of a sudden there's a raid, and now we just don't even know what we're talking about. Pico de Gallo, please, you got it. Poison Ivy, you got it. It's all you. I don't remember, but that's okay. We don't need to.
That's so okay. I mean, that's how it goes.
Right.
Twitch.
It's Twitch, baby. What's interesting is that this is also going to be an audio podcast. So it's just like people listening in are just like, oh, a fucking raid. Great. Okay, now we're not going to be able to finish the last topic. Awesome. And it's so weird. I don't know what it is, but more people are listening to the podcast than ever. And it's just like, why? It's like it's turned into literally it's all surrounding this. It's all surrounding a live element, and people are still like, I gotta get it. It's weird to me, but again, we're going back to that whole like, I don't really believe in what I'm doing. I guess I do believe in it, right? But I'm just like, why? I don't get it. And it's
I mean, you gotta. I heard your intro because I listened to some of that stuff. I'm one of those guys who's like, I need to listen to that stuff off air. So I listened to the Las Vegas one, and I heard your intro of me. And speaking of advertising and the devil in this stuff, that's exactly what that is, man. You got a unique selling point, right? You are asking people who probably don't get interviewed that much right now, which a lot of people may find interesting to hear more about. Las Vegas was one of the persons that I learned a lot about by listening to your interview, and a lot of other people who's been on this show, Match Forrest, for example. Yeah. Like people that I generally enjoy watching, and that I wanna listen to. Like, hey, why are they on this platform, right? Why are they doing their thing, right?
Right.
And then that's one thing, and then the other thing is like being like having a podcast that people want to listen to. So you just ask some questions that people find interesting. I don't know.
I don't know either. And it's like, it's not like even most interesting questions. Like I used to go about it that way, where it's like, I got to think of the most interesting, the most compelling questions I could ever think about. And it's like, you're sitting there like, and you're just like, wait, it is about questioning. It is about having good questions, but I think it's more importantly, it's about capturing a moment, capturing a conversation, capturing an interaction between two people or three people or however many people are there. But
Yeah.
I think it's more about capturing a genuine connection between people.
Yeah, and it's the same thing like in music, and you know that as well. As a music streamer, like if you're playing this as a 45-minute concert, you're doing it wrong.
Yes. Yeah.
No, you're just not getting it. I
Right.
mean, what people want is they want to talk to you, they want to listen to what you have to say, they want to be able to ask you something about a song you just played. So you have to be engaging. You just can't have some padding written down from home and then just do that.
Right.
And then when people ask you people a question, like you're like, move along, people. It's nothing. It's
Yeah.
not in the script.
Yeah.
You have to send me a mail, and then I'll read it, and then maybe in a month we'll put it in that show, right?
Right. Right.
So it's a different thing.
It
You
is.
can't do that.
Yeah, no, and it's really interesting when you see performers come to this platform with that kind of mentality where it's like, where they have that old school like get in there, play your set, power through it, and go. And it's like, well, it's not really like that. It's not. You're definitely finessing your chat. You're definitely doing a little bit more finessing rather than just putting your all into something, leaving it on the stage. It's like you got to do that, and you also got to sort of facilitate and get people to kind of like want to talk and want to like hang out and want to be a part of the conversation. So it's definitely a weird balancing act that not everyone understands, and it's really weird. It's not weird. It's stressful to me to watch people who don't understand it. Like Questlove. I haven't been in his fucking stream in months. I just I feel like he's one of those people who just don't get it, and he's just up there doing the Questlove DJ set, like whatever. I'm here for fucking whatever. I'm just doing it. And it's like I don't think he ever really got it, and that's why you see 80 people sitting in Questlove stream, and then you'll have Autopilot have 4,000 people hanging out, and then it's like when you look at like career wise, like who is known outside of this online platform more, it's Questlove, obviously, but Questlove's not playing the game. He's not giving anything other than I'm Questlove and I'm spinning records, bitch. Get on board, which is cool with me because I'm just like, when's the last time Questlove spun records, in my living room on my, like on my TV and shit.
Yeah.
So it was fine, but it's missing that interaction and it's missing that community.
I totally didn't get that when I started. I mean, I was just as thick as I tell the clients that I have in my advertising business, right? Like, you don't fucking know why people come to watch you, do you? Or why people buy your products, do you? No, you fucking don't.
Right.
It's so much more simple than that. They want to hang out they want to buy your product because, or whatever. And it's like, and it says in the chat, familiarity means a lot to a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that is, from an advertiser perspective, that is why you choose some brands over other.
Yeah.
It's familiarity. I mean, it's that you think that they stand for something that you also stand for. They don't. That's a spoiler alert, though. But
but what's the reality of that, DeadSideBlues? They don't give a fuck. I see what I did now. I capitalized the wrong letter. God bless America. All right. I'm just such a fucking we speak English good. All right. So, but yeah, that's that's kind of what I wanted to ask you about is sort of how that advertising, because you're in the advertising, but what part of advertising are you in? Are you just in like the illustration part? Are you in like the are you copywriting? I think that's how you say it. I think that's lingo.
So I'm. Let's be clear. I'm not into advertising right now.
Oh, okay, my bad. I'm sorry. By the way, I didn't mean to call you the devil. I
dig it. I mean, that is
just
right?
being ridiculous.
No, not at all. I just say that was just.
I hope you don't mean that.
Like,
I hope you know that I don't mean that in any way.
How the hell can we live up to that, right? No, but seriously, right? So I mean, so what I did mostly was campaign work
Mm,
and doing so when you do campaign work, you set up pitches, right?
right.
So you want to buy or you want to sell a campaign to a client, right? Like we got a new line of gum, has this freaky taste, and people don't know why they should buy it. All right, let's make up a reason why people would want to buy this stupid weird ass gum, right?
Right, right.
And so that's what advertising or that kind of advertising that I did. And sometimes you get like really cool campaigns like how do you tell people to slow down, right?
Mm,
When they're speeding in their cars.
yeah.
Devil shit. Yeah, and that's what it can be. And I remember like I had a client where the the objective was actually just to make poor people who make poor financial choices, right?
Mm,
Make them borrow money that they can like that they would have a hard time paying back.
yeah.
Go and make a campaign where you kind of lie to those people and
Mm,
tell them that you could just have your vacation now and not think about it,
right,
that kind of stuff.
right.
And that's the devil, right? I
Mm,
mean, you could get to be creative for that kind of stuff, and that's fun. But if you know what you're selling, then it's to me, then that's not fun. That's
mm,
not it's not my idea of a good time.
right.
I mean,
How
and there's a lot of that, right? I
yeah,
mean, where the money is, that's not usually where the heart is, right?
yeah.
So
Right.
nonprofits, that's why they are there, right? And that's why they're nonprofits. It's not because they're bad. They have
Right.
like bad missions. No, it's because good missions are hard to sell.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Yeah, it just I don't know why, but like I don't know why this popped in my head, but like the money's not in the cure. I don't know why that popped in my head after you said that, but it's just I felt like it just popped in my head. How much of how much of your advertising work Moving Dutchman, how dare you? Okay. Moving Dutchman, I swear to God, you just buy subs so you could drop the Baby Yoda interview. Which I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I absolutely love you and you're awesome. But I was like, is this dude buy all the subs just so he has enough points to get Baby Yoda out here?
Baby Yoda is a great
I'm just
segment,
kidding.
Moving
It
Dutchman.
is raining tacos. Moving Dutchman. Let's do the Baby Yoda because I do want to go over something with you in regards to advertising, and I want to talk about your new song that you're working on. So let's do the Baby Yoda interview. So Baby Yoda, let's summon Baby Yoda, everyone. Let's summon Baby Yoda, which I don't know how we're gonna summon. We'll summon Baby Yoda. Hold on, that's not it. No,
That's not it.
that's not. That's
That's
not the.
not how you do
That's
that.
not
That's the
summoning.
other. That's the other one.
Okay. Oh, there we go. That was supposed to be some kind. Okay. Hold on. We're almost there. Baby Yoda. Can you hear us, Baby Yoda? Can you hear us, Baby Yoda? Baby Yoda, are you there? Can you hear us? Hello, Baby Yoda. Are you there? Baby Yoda? Hello?
Yes.
Baby Yoda! You're here.
There's Baby Yoda.
We did it! Baby Yoda. Oh, look at that. He's here. He just, oh man.
Hey, Baby
There he
Yoda.
is, Baby Yoda. What's going on, Baby Yoda? How are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah? How was your day? How'd your day go?
Not too bad.
No, that's nice. That sounds about right. Baby Yoda, do you have a question for today's guest, DeadSideBlues?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
Do you what what is your hobby?
What is my hobby?
Yep.
That's a good question. I would probably say my hobby is watching movies. What is your hobbies? What are your hobbies? Do you have more than one, Baby Yoda?
Well, my most hobby is mostly practicing for the next war.
For your next war? Who are you going to war with?
Mm, invaders.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the way. Yeah, we call them invaders.
Yeah. The
I
practicing
like
for the
that.
next Clone War, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you have any other hobbies, Baby Yoda? Hello, Baby Yoda? We lost you, Baby Yoda. We lost you, bud. Where you at? Oh, Baby
Hold
Yoda.
on, hold on.
Oh, Baby Yoda. Hold on. Oh, okay, hold on. He's got something to do. He'll be right back. Baby Yoda
Yeah.
has something to do. Let me know when you're ready, Baby Yoda, and we'll bring you back in here. We'll bring you back. Yeah, Baby Yoda is very busy
Did
training.
you? Okay, I'm back.
Oh, here he is. There he is, Baby Yoda.
Hey, welcome
Did
back.
you eat the meat of the skull behind you?
Did you eat the meat of the skull behind you? Wow.
That's a good question. That is a great question. No, I haven't had the luxury. I'm pretty sure that skull and the meat of it died naturally. Like it just decayed and fell off the skull.
Okay.
Hey, you're welcome, dude. You're welcome, Baby Yoda.
Yeah, that was a good question. That was a good question.
But now that I think of it, I probably should have eaten it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it just went to waste. Asking the real questions. Yeah. What even is Baby Yoda? Why even is Baby Yoda? What are you, Baby Yoda? That's what Bonnie wants to know.
I'm an alien.
There you go, Bonnie. He's an alien. So, are you an alien on your own on your own planet?
I am an alien everywhere I go.
Oh, everywhere he
That's
lays his
deep.
head.
That's deep. I want to give Baby Yoda a hug after that kind
There
of
we go.
comment.
Here,
I
I'll give
mean,
him.
that
All
is.
right, Baby Yoda. Thank you so
Well,
much.
Oh.
Steve Universe. He's a crystal gem everywhere.
Who is
You know?
Baby Yoda?
Yeah.
All right. Baby Yoda, thank you so much for coming by and asking some questions and being a part of the show. I really appreciate it. Everybody give Baby Yoda a round of applause. There you go. Thank you, Baby Yoda. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you, sir. All right, Baby Yoda, everybody. Give him
Baby
a round
Yoda.
of applause. He's doing it big. Took time out of training for war, for the next war, to come over here.
It's all right, Mike. It's just his hobby, you know.
It's a hobby.
It's a hobby. Don't you know?
My hobby is training for the next war. That's a real warrior right there, son.
It's just something I do when I got some like extra time on my hands, that kind of stuff. you know.
Yeah, solid hobby indeed, buddy. Solid hobby indeed. Well, I have a I wanted to ask you about what you knew about advertising and data collection. Do you have any kind of idea on how it works, or I mean, what is your because like I know you're in the advertising world, but did you ever work within data collection? Did you work within those parameters of like putting together, like an online map of potential customers of how you should sell them, and I mean, do you know anything about that? Do you know anything about data collection
Well, when I
science?
started advertising, it was what would probably be called like the old school now, which is like data collection. We would call that target audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so we've done that in advertising for like forever, right?
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is collect information about people. So now you got Facebook doing that kind of stuff for you, but in reality, it's just like, okay, so if you buy that kind of newspaper, you're more likely to drive that kind of car, blah blah blah, that sort of thing.
Right.
And so that's when I got into advertising. And so it sounds like I'm a million years old, but we used to like we used to make posters for people to look at while they were waiting for the bus, right?
Right.
And that was like the thing back then, right? and and it's kind of like the same now. I mean, like what's the same about it is that you still need to tell something that people would, a story that people can get behind,
Right.
and then a product that, and then after that put a product that might solve or enhance yourself, your sense of self, you
Right.
know.
Well, what is your opinion on like what big data is now and what it's become, especially with advertising and how there's a lot of governments using big data to to sentence people. They're using big data to determine jobs, like whether or not a candidate is worthy of a job. They're using data collection for insurance purposes, whether or not someone should be insured. I mean, what's your opinion on what it's become?
Well, and it may be wrong, but I'm just thinking that that's the way it's always been.
And what
Like
do you mean?
you see the methods changing,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the like the time it takes. Hey, and guys, I'm not an expert. I'm just saying, like,
Right. Me neither.
I don't fucking know, dude. But to me, like, it seems like it's just like like when the telephone came, that kind of stuff. Like, this is massive, and this is like invading our privacy.
Right.
But it was also like it's control, right? And that's the thing. That's the same thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, do you want to let yourself be that control? And I think that's the problem, right? And I don't think you would ever be able to escape that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you're a slave working the field, or are you a slave working in Amazon? I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
I don't really know. I think it's so sadly similar these days, right?
Mm. Yeah, I
Um,
mean, and when you see like, I mean, this is the business practices of these corporations, who, by the way, are trying to tout themselves as being ultra woke. They're supporting slave labor in these small countries, in these third world countries, and that well, it just came out the other day that the top companies that didn't pay 1 cent in federal income tax, American companies, and Nike, Amazon, like all these companies aren't paying federal taxes. In fact, they're getting money back. And so it's interesting that we're sort of in this position where are we give up the control of how we're actually being sold to, which you're right. You made a good point. Is like, this is sort of how it's always been. I mean, even when they started introducing like psychology into advertising back in the like the 60s or something, the 70s, they started incorporating
yeah,
psychology and how to appeal to people's feelings, and I mean that which is kind of dirty on its own. But it's sort of gotten to this point now where we're depending on big data as governments to sentence people, and it just seems kind of crazy, and we have no control over any of this. And that's the most fucked up part about this, is that they're mining all this information off of us, all this they're mining our information. Meanwhile, like Amazon, companies like Amazon is shutting down all the mom and pop stores across the country, especially last year. The biggest consolidation of small business ever in history happened last year. While they're doing this, they're also taking our valuable information and using it to sell us. But not only are they doing that, they're also, if you have a Fitbit, they're taking your information, your health information, and they're selling that shit to potential insurance or potential people who are building a profile, an online profile of you at an insurance company, will see that on your Fitbit that you're a fat ass and didn't decide to go through with your Fitbit exercises, and that can inform them that you're not healthy enough to get insurance. And this is
yeah,
something that happens, and this is something that's real.
yeah.
Don't you
But
think? Please.
we've never had more control.
Right.
I mean, it's not like, I mean, this thing has always happened. I mean, we just don't, we just never used to like being so much told that we are in control of our own being. I think that's the difference, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've always been told what to do, and we've always succumbed to like, that's in many cases what some like how the religion is portrayed, like in many places and systems, right?
Mm.
It's a way to control people,
Right.
and to control people's thoughts. That's like the biggest thing that you can get, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
That's an advertiser's dream. Like if you have to, right?
yes, exactly. That's
Like,
why I wanted to talk to you about this because
and
of you have
and we've
experience.
done that. I mean, like with election systems and all that kind of thing, it's all about, and money. I mean, money is probably the biggest one. Like it's a thing that we all believe in. If we don't, it just does not exist. That's a mind-boggling thing. I don't think I understand that at all. I mean, what the fuck is that about, right? But it's so weird, right? But we all believe in it, and we all think that that's a good thing to do.
Hmm.
Um, and so, I mean, that's why Blade Runner is such a good movie still, right?
Yeah.
Because Blade Runner in 1984, I mean, those kind of movies, like, because like the question is mostly like when do a robot become a person, right? But mostly it's like, to us it seems more like how much can you put a person, how much can you put in front of a person before they become a robot, right?
Hmm.
When you look at Amazon, I mean, that's pretty much what's happening, right?
Yeah.
You got to get those pesos bucks, right?
The Bezos bucks, dude. That's gonna be a currency one day. We're gonna have to use Bezos bucks. Sorry, the U.S. dollar has no longer being accepted here. We only accept Bezos bucks, biddies, and Cash App. Go fuck
Yeah, yeah.
yourself. It's the Bezos bucks, son. Yo, I want to get some of those Bezos bucks. I would get up on it, but don't you think it would be amazing if there was a company that could not only monitor what data is being siphoned off of you, um, a company that can actually protect you and keep you anonymous, and you have the actual control of the data that you want to put out there. But then what if there was also a company that you could monetize and start taking that money from these big corporations? What do you think about a company like that? Do you think that
Well,
would be? Do
yeah.
you think that would be successful?
I don't know. I mean, if you're creative enough, I think that most things are lucrative.
Well, I
I
mean,
mean,
well, let me just tell you the great thing about what I just said. The great thing is that there is a company that does this, and they're called Tiki. And actually, this segment is brought to you by Tiki, and you guys can actually
whoa,
go.
smooth.
So check this out. Tiki is a company that actually, so let's just go through this. So My Tiki is a company that I've been working with. They're actually sponsoring this segment right now. But this is what they do. They allow you to see what data companies are collecting on you, how it's used, and how secure it really is. They control who has access to your data and for what purpose. It's your decision, and you can also monetize that information being sold. So I just love what they're doing. It's mytiki.com, and if you guys go check it out, you can, if you guys sign up right now. Oh, come on, commands. Reina, will you do the exclamation point tiki for me? Stupid commands. You guys sign up. Guess I won't talk shit about these companies. Well, no, I'm talking shit about these. The commands are off again. Oh my god, that is so annoying. That is so annoying. All right, so I'm gonna do something real quick while everyone tunes out as they realize they've been sold to. After me, uh, uh, but I'm serious. I really do believe in this company, even though they are paying me to do this. I really do believe in what they're doing, and right now they're in the beginning stages, so they're trying to get 10,000 people to sign up, and they're doing a beta launch, and they want to take the power back. I absolutely love what they're doing. And hold on, let me get you guys the correct information. So the oh, you stinky thing, you. Give me a second, guys. I am I'm gonna drop the actual link in the chat here. Are you kidding me? I have to sign in? Why am I having to sign in? Oh my God, it's making me do a token. Oh my God. This is insanity. This is like the worst possible day that this could actually happen. Can you fix that, Reina? Is there any way you can fix that? Where you at, bro? It's fine. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. Almost nailed it. Almost. I know. It was so smooth. It
So
was
close.
so cold. And boom, I'm eating the biggest pile of shit. In any case, Tiki, you guys can see them. They're trying to do this, and if you guys sign up and get and help them get their 10,000 thingies, 10,000 email signups, we can get this beta shit off the ground, and they already have some stuff in works. And I am totally behind this company. And let me do something real quick, guys. I'm gonna actually, because I want you guys to get in on this. So give me a second. Let me. Here we go. Wow. All that just to sign into my stupid account. Okay, so I just dropped the thing. If you guys go sign up through that link right now, it helps this show. If you want a free way to help support the show and take the power back, take your data back, go and sign up with that right now. Can I get paid with that? Yes. So it's not. So again, they're in the beta stages right now. They are trying to do stuff.
Mike, I'll be right back.
Please do. Please do.
There's somebody at the door.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'll see you in a moment. I'll sit here and sell to your to your community. But no, I'm not. I'm not trying to pull a fast one on anybody. I literally do believe in what these guys are doing, and I do believe on because what's happening now is that you have these governments. There was this case in Florida where they were talking about two people, where they compared recidivism rates between a black dude and a white dude, and the black dude got a 10 out of 10, meaning that he was most likely. Yes, they do pay you, and you actually get to have your own. So you get to see what the companies are collecting on you and how it's used and how secure it really is. Because some of these companies, here's the thing, some of these companies have they're not huge companies, and they can't always afford the best analysts and best scientists. So it's just any programmer or anybody is in there, and you don't know who's looking at your information. You know what? And all these are privatized companies who are selling to governments and insurance companies and stuff. And so like most of this stuff is just them taking your information and selling it and using it for however they want. So now with Tiki, you can actually take the control back, and it's amazing. Like seriously, it's amazing. Once this stuff is up and running, it's going to be incredible. And right now they're projecting about $10 a month for people who are signing up now. And as things grow, they are going to be able to do about $100 a month is what they're predicting. And so it's just amazing. I want to read through there. Is that we're building a fair, user-centric, decentralized system, giving you, the users, control of their data. It's your data. You deserve the right to see, control, and monetize it. Your data does not belong to corporations, Tiki included. We build tools to protect users from exploitation, greed, and carelessness. We build tools to empower users. So they have their values are transparency, helps build trust, seen and is believing, and nothing is off limits. No shadow bans or secret algorithms at Tiki. Community is what connects us. Together, there's an unstoppable force. We expect better. We demand better. Diversity is not optional within the walls of Tiki. We're here for our users. We represent our users. Diversity. This is not. Oh, I know what diversity. Okay, so I see what they're saying. They're not saying diversity in that sense, not in like race sense. I think they're talking about diversity in the advertising world sense.
Yep.
Sustainability comes before profit. We work tirelessly to bring lasting positive change to our users' lives and reliability is foundational to trust. We want our users to count on us and aim never to break that trust. Yeah. And so Mike Audie, who is the founder and CEO, is actually going to be on the show on April 30th to come on and actually talk about this, because I am very passionate about this subject. You guys hear me rattling on all the time. It's called Tiki, so it's mytiki.com. And look, we'll come back because that was... So right here, you can see down here below me, in the gold, there is the link if you guys want to go. And if you use this link in particular, it helps me, it helps the show. And yeah, thank you right there. So I'm going to leave that up for you guys so you can kind of get an idea. But no, it's really interesting though on how much, you know, these private companies who run under the guise of these are secret algorithms, you know, these are like company secrets that we can't share. And while they run amok, we don't know who's seeing our information. We don't know who they're selling it to. And it just seems like it's gotten very out of control very quickly. And like companies like Tiki, I think, are companies that I think will probably be more in demand as time marches on, and especially when they're paying people back for their information that is just being mined anyways for free. But it is weird on how they're using it. So what I was talking about, kind of. Oh, thank you so much, Rebecca. I appreciate that. I mean, I think it's an amazing company, and I mean, obviously, I have a lot to say about censorship. I have a lot to say about these online companies, these Facebooks and these Amazons, and them using our information against us. And it bothers me. And one of the interesting things is that we're finding is there's actual word. It's called algorithm bias. And so there's these algorithm biases that actually are left over from, because data is nothing but research that is collected from what happened over the past. And then so what they're doing, they're taking information that's happened in the past and they're applying it towards a goal, whatever that defined goal is. So it'll, you know, if a company is trying to sell widgets, whatever that is, they look at their history of who bought them, you know, what area, just all these different metrics they use to target a specific goal or target a specific audience, target specific customers. So what's ended up happening is that we're actually taking data from these already biased sources, which means in America, at least, we have, let's just say, you know, when it comes to algorithmic justice, I think that's what they're calling it. They're calling it, you know, when they're predicting recidivism rates of criminals. What they're using is data that's collected from American cities, where it's pretty much proven that black people get fucked with more than white people over the same crimes, right? There is some racist tendencies that are ingrained within our system here, and I know there's more to it than just that. It's not just racism. It's not just this or that. There's so many crazy aspects to this, but what we're doing is we're taking this data that's already has a bias lean towards people of color, and we're applying those algorithms, that information, that data, we're applying it to these algorithms, and these algorithms are taking that bias, that ingrained racist practice, and they're putting it into these algorithms. I don't know if it's unwittingly. I'm sure it's unwittingly. Yeah, understatement of a millennium. Yeah. Look, I'm trying to, I'm not trying to get into that conversation, but I am trying to talk about how big data is sort of running amok. So they did this study where in Florida where they had two people. I don't know if it was a study or if it was an actual case, but it had a white guy and a black guy. The black guy got a 10 out of 10. The white guy got a 3 out of 10. A 10 out of 10 meaning that he is definitely going to fuck up again and end up back in jail. So you might as well you sentence accordingly, right? So harsher sentence for this guy since he has a 10 out of 10 that this computer spit out. Here's the weird thing: the white guy, they both had records. and they both had, I think they were the similar cases, but the white guy had a felony on his case. The black guy didn't, but yet the white guy got a lower score. So it's just sort of indicating how these algorithms, which are being sold as these non-biased, it takes the burden off of people to have to make a decision, which is insane, by the way. It's insane, in my opinion, that we're leaving this up to computers, especially when the information. So it just, all this information that they're collecting and they're applying, it can be dangerous. And again, like the
It is
example,
dangerous,
it can.
and you have to acknowledge that if you are talking about algorithm or target audiences, I mean, you're not talking about people.
Yeah.
You're talking about patterns. You're talking about behaviors. You're talking about you're talking about what people might do. You're
Right.
not talking about why people do it. And I think that's the difference. And that is where algorithms are still not, they can get dangerously close to people's behavior patterns, but they can't answer you why.
Right. Yeah. And we're
And
just
that's the only thing we got left.
is the why.
No, but that's an important thing, and that's the thing I think that is it's really that's really difficult to find out, right?
Yeah.
Or how to, and yeah, we got information, and that is what sells. And if you can take control of that, I think that's a good idea. That's for sure.
Yeah, I do too, and that's why I know that went really badly. It should have went nicely, but I know that was kind of a
Hey,
rough
Miss
little.
Aussie Pants.
Miss
Hey.
Artie Pants, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. But like that is why I even wanted to bring this up, and especially with you as someone with this background of how you sell and how you make. You have to create this story on how to sell people who can't afford a loan alone, like how you get people, and there, I think there's something bigger here. I mean, if you can influence people who can't afford a loan to get a loan, then what else can you influence people to do? And what came out about this last election is definitely, and it all started with Obama, Obama. But in reality, it did. It started with Obama, with how he campaigned, how he ran a very successful, targeted, marketed campaign online that really helped him connect with the youth. And sort of that became the norm. Like everybody's like, oh, if Obama could do it, I could do it. And Trump did it, and Joe Biden, everybody's doing it. But what's weird is now we have these algorithms that are controlling narratives and controlling ideas and controlling, like, and what you get to see on your timeline and what news you get to receive. And it's all based on these algorithms that are supposed to be unbiased and like the make things better for everybody. But yeah, the PR. So I don't know, man. Like, what do you think? I mean, how else do
Well,
you see
I
us
guess the
taking
message
this?
is, and the easiest thing to combat that kind of thing is don't fucking condense yourself and your identity into a flavor of gum, or a political party,
Right,
or a brand of car, or whatever it is, because that's when they got you, right?
right,
They got you when they get your sense of self-worth, right? If you don't have that kind of expensive car, then you don't matter as much.
right.
If you do believe that, if you subscribe to that kind of thing, you're wrong. I
Exactly.
mean, because they don't have that power. Only if you choose to make consumerist items and stuff like that. If you make that what makes you, then we got a problem, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's what politicians and religions and advertisers are trying mostly to do, right? To tell you that these are the things you stand for, therefore you must give in to us and subscribe to us, right?
Right.
And then you'll be happy. I mean, that's what advertising is. That's what campaigning is. It's telling people that if you give me this power over your money, or over your workplace, you're unionizing, then you'll be happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And people shouldn't do that. People should probably think about more what makes them happy, that doesn't take that that doesn't empty their wallet or their sense of self, right? Um, because people use like algorithms and stuff like that and fear and all kinds of shit, right? I
Right.
mean, like if you're a teenager and you got sits, well, Clarisil anti like sit cream will tell you that if you use our cream, then you won't have sits and you'll get all the girls.
Yeah,
It's
all
that
the girls will
simple.
have sex with you if you use this. If you get rid of your zits with this brand.
So that's the control, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
they're taking our right of choice, and
yeah,
that's weird, especially in quote unquote free countries.
it's really hard to it's also really hard to know what you really want yourself, right? I
Yeah.
mean, do you want a marriage? Do you want a polyamorous relationship? Do you want a dog? Do you want like all that kind of stuff, right? That's a lot of things you can do, but I think the most important thing is try to figure out why you want to do that and why that makes you happy.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's why I do music. I mean, I don't know why it does make me happy, but I'm trying to figure it out. And that's the thing that made me most happy so far.
Right.
So that's the thing I want to spend most of my time with doing so far, right? And and that gives me power, right?
Yeah, for sure. For
So
sure.
then people can come and tell me, hey, people don't make money on music. I don't care. It makes me happy, right?
Yeah.
No, but I think that's the only freedom that we really have and ever had. Like there are always stories or governments or there are always senses of things that want to control us, right?
Yeah. Well, well, what's really weird about this as well is that these data scientists are acting as arbiters of truth rather than translators of these ethical decisions that should be sort of decided by the society at large, and not as these these people who are just deciding this is what people are going to see, this is what people are going to believe, and if they're not on board, well, we'll ostracize them, that will deplatform them, we'll cancel them. I fucking hate that shit, man. And that's why everybody should go check out mytiki.com/good English and go sign up and take the fucking power back, because this is bullshit. Tiki allows you to view who's taking your information, to block, to stay anonymous, and to monetize your data that's being just stolen from you right now. So yeah, go check out the mytiki.com/good
It's actually a
English.
funny thing, right? I mean, if you're good at something, please make them pay for it. If you're good at dealing out information, please get paid for it. I mean, that's a good sentiment, right?
Yeah, yeah. They're opportunists. The biggest issue is the collective psychology of humans, but they're creating or certainly making the problem worse. Yes, I think the collective psychology is the idea of democracy, right? And that they're taking the democracy out of this, and they're giving us whatever they think that we need. And I think algorithms convinced everyone they can be a slave. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. And why do we make music when we know that selling it is not that profitable? But because it does make us feel good, and it sucks that we kind of have these gatekeepers that control these algorithms that keeps us from sharing our music from people, or if they do stream it, we get very little of what we put into it, like, or monetarily speaking. Psychology is my jam. Yeah, it's making no sense. You're learning psychology, it's making no sense. You know what? Yeah. Well,
Don't listen to us then
yeah,
and
don't
pick up
listen.
a book. I'm
Yeah,
that's for
exactly.
sure.
I'm
Because
I'm not
because
smart enough
we
for
got the biggest armchairs right here.
Fucking goddamn right. Oh my god, that was loud. Damn right, you're damn right. Okay, well, Tiki, you go check out Tiki, guys. I'm gonna take that banner down. It just, it not, I just, it's making me feel gross. Not that company's gross. I just feel like it's in your face too much, and just like I'm gonna take these sub goals down and the follower goals because it just makes me feel like, come do these things. Ugh, it makes me feel bad. Like I'm constantly selling stuff. So I think
That's so
next
cool, man. That's so cool because I've been thinking about that a lot.
what?
Like all those things, like follower goals and sub
Yeah,
goals,
fuck these things.
and
Get
also
the
like I saw Reina's Twitch anniversary. Pretty damn cool.
yeah,
Pretty damn cool.
yeah,
And I'm like, okay, so I don't do birthdays in real life, right?
yeah,
So why should I? I mean, it's just about this honesty path or something. I don't know what to call it,
yeah,
but like being honest with yourself. Okay, so you don't do a Twitch anniversary, or you don't celebrate birthdays. So then why do it on Twitch? Oh, you don't normally like that kind of music. Then fucking don't hang around here. Like, why are you here then? I mean, do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like trying to be more honest with yourself, and because there's a lot of things that people want you to do,
yeah.
or maybe expect of the medium, like hype trains. Like that's a good
Oh yeah.
example of behavioral nudging, right?
Mm.
Like, because that works, right? When there's a hype train abound, like you need to, then you get hyped, right?
Well, I
but
mean,
it's so
oh please
it's
finish.
so difficult, right? I
Yeah,
mean, it's so difficult to find out like what do you want? Like how do you want? And the thing is you can actually do that. You could decide for yourselves. But it's so hard. Like to me, I've been saying so much like, oh, we should definitely do that. And then when I'm off air or then you just realize, oh, wait a minute, I don't normally do that. Or you say something in another channel or something, and you're like, you realize, oh man, I wouldn't do that if for any other circumstance. And I think like, yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out, to be more honest about Twitch. I think that's a thing.
yeah, totally, man. And
Uh,
well, I mean, I think what's sad is when you see people who are like doing the hype train thing and like no one's contributing, but yet they're singing this hype train song. It's like we're a hype train, it's a hype train. There's one streamer in particular that makes me laugh every time. I'm not going to be mentioning names because I have a tremendous amount of respect for this person, but they'll sit there and they'll be playing like it's a hype train, and it's just be like it'll be stuck on level one, and they will let that bitch run out before they move on.
and it's not about
It's
the
just
hype train. It's not about the
it's
it's
just
not about the
sad to me
hosting.
though.
It's not about that. It's what it really is to me. It's like figuring out what you want out of
Right,
your channel.
right,
Like you
exactly,
don't have to do stuff you don't feel obligated to.
right.
And we're different people. We're different musicians. We do things differently. And so for me, who doesn't like celebrating birthdays, probably shouldn't do a birthday stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because why would I do that? Like, I mean,
I was thinking about doing one, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I think I'd rather get a hotel with my lady.
and so like there's just like there's a lot of things that we do, but maybe we could do less with it. And then or maybe just take some of the things that we do have and then make it our own just a bit more so
Right.
we can deal with it, right?
Absolutely.
And I also think like it keeps like growing, right? I mean, I was like the when I started Twitch, I was like, if there are more people watching that can sit in my couch, that's a fucking that's something, right?
Yeah.
And now, I mean, I need to get a bigger couch, that's for sure. But my couch was a two-seater, right?
Yeah.
And so then when four people came along and then five people came along, and then like sometimes it's like now it's like it's 15 people or 20 people who come in and just hang out at your stream. And that's so cool.
Yeah.
But that is probably because you are doing something you enjoy. And then like it's just it's difficult. It's always difficult to figure out how you want your channel now that you can do whatever you want, right?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it is because you're literally world building, right? You're like building a world that represents you and who you are, and to me, that's the most amazing and fascinating part about it is being able to do all these different things, and it's apparently it's okay. Ah, great guest again. Thank you so much, Moving Dutchman, and thank you for those biddies. You're the best. You're the best. I like your question, Mental. We'll make sure we ask that. For me, it was straight up, how do I migrate this shit as doing on YouTube to Twitch? Yeah, yeah, it's weird. I basically did stuff that made no sense for YouTube on that platform for years. Well, yeah, and that's the thing too is what I'm seeing as well is when you see people who are sort of stagnant in their growth on any platform is what ends up happening is a lot of people like to do so many different things that it gets diluted and people don't really know what to expect when they come to your stream or to your channel or whatever you're trying to do. And so like what I found that always worked for me best when anytime I'm starting on a new platform is like just stick to this one thing and just do that and see how it works and just adjust as you go. And it worked, especially it worked when I was doing tutorials, music tutorials, and which I haven't done in months, and I gotta get back onto it. It's the only way I even was able to monetize my YouTube, which by the way, it's not monetized. I was able to crack 1,000, which allows me to be qualified for monetization. I don't have monetization. I want to just make sure everybody knows that it's not
Yeah.
monetized yet. But it was these videos that helped me perpetuate up to like 2.2 thousand video subscribers on YouTube, which is really hard to get. If anybody knows how to grow their YouTube, they know that getting that many subscribers is crazy. And if you're doing the sub for sub thing, and I saw someone drop that sub for sub, follow for follow thing. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't work on this platform, but it works on YouTube, which I'm grateful for, but it works on some platforms. It's weird because like you kind of got to find your in on each platform you join onto, and YouTube, it's like that. I found my way in, and now anything that I post on YouTube that's not music tutorial is like no one cares about. I was able to grow my Instagram from doing the music tutorials and stuff. And now that I don't do them as much anymore, now my Instagram stopped growing as much. And so it's just it's weird trying to find what works for what platform. And
And it also like it really depends on what do you want out of it, right? And I
Yeah.
think like, do you want to have like a sustainable future? I mean, that's a different thing. I mean, or do you just want to make good music? Maybe those things like maybe those things cross paths, but
Right.
that's not sure at all. And I mean, there are some hardcore business music streamers here on Twitch that knocks it out of the park, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally. Who
Um,
it's so cool when you see the streamers who have the whole thing sort of balanced out. Like I think Autopilot's a great example of
yeah,
a music streamer who has their platforms really well figured out. He has a nice oiled machine. He's definitely has a monetized YouTube, definitely monetized on Twitch. He has all these different diverse incomes that are coming in, and like that's the way you got to do it is you got to sort of find your way in and then sort of expand on that. And that's what's so cool about this is that we get this platform is that you really get to build out this world and how you want people to see you and how you want to represent yourself, and figuring that shit out is crazy. But it's cool that there's sort of a chat here to help you sort of figure that shit out too, right? Like because your community helps you build as well. Have you had any really good suggestions that sort of changed your stream in a good way that came from chat?
hmm. Well, yeah, a lot of them. I mean, like,
Yeah,
but
most
just
of them.
like Lionheart is modding for Lionheart is in my chat like
Yeah.
really often, and he's modding for a guy called Julian. And Julian is a
Belhumeur.
music streamer. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
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 And I totally dig that stuff, right?
Hmm.
And for me, like it was important to watch some of those people who get verified on Twitch, who are actually also pretty cool musicians, like, or people that I look up to, right?
Mm.
I mean, that kind of has something more on the plate. I mean, and it's, you know, some kind of music just doesn't say you anything, and some does, right?
Mm.
And I think that he's one of those guys that are like, all right, so you can actually do something pretty cool here, you know.
Yeah.
Um, so those kind of people, I think they're pretty cool,
Yeah.
and it
Totally.
makes me believe, like, all right, there's a platform here for me, you
For
know.
sure.
Um, and like seeing that they can make it. I mean, like, it's a partner symbol. What does that even mean? I mean,
Yeah.
it's not something that I'm pushing for, but some are.
Right.
And that's the money again, right? I mean, it's really cool. Like, I saw in the chat, like, I just need to make enough money to quit my J job, right?
Yeah.
That is that is a really good incentive, right?
For
Because
sure.
many day jobs are fucking shit, right? They can be, right? It's
Yeah.
tough out there,
Totally.
right?
Yeah.
And I think speaking of marketing, I think it was Twitch who has this marketing, like, hey, you good at something, then show
Mm-hmm.
people.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then some of those people who actually do that can actually make a living out of it. I
Mm.
think that is amazing.
Yeah. Absolutely.
um for me, it's just like, hey man, I bought a pedal board and a guitar from the money that I got from Twitch,
Hell yeah.
and a lot of other crazy shit, right? Which is just like, to me, that's insane. That is just insane.
Right. Well, it's people giving you money for your art, and that's weird for artists. It's like, because most people just
Yeah,
want your art for free. It's like, wait, your art costs money? Fuck that! I'm out of here. This is bullshit. I'm done. But that's
that's a nice song. Give me money for spending my time listening to
yeah, exactly. I need money for
it.
listening, and there's a whole
Exposure, yeah. Oh my god,
exposure. Yes,
exposure.
fuck exposure, Rebecca. You must be a musician. You have to be like in this world somehow, because that exposure bullshit. If you're a music, if you're anybody and you're worth your salt, do not fucking go on exposure unless it's legit exposure. Like, for instance, if Twitch offers you front page, that's exposure. You don't need to get paid for that. You take that shit and you run with it. But if somebody's like, hey, can you play for 3 hours? I can't afford to pay you, but there'll be a bunch of people there, and that's good exposure. Oh yeah, I can give you
Yeah,
some beer, and that might work for some. Beer is very valuable to some people, but yeah, exactly. And that's the other thing that's proven to me over and over again is that Twitch has been the only real platform where I've seen people actually want to like buy music that I make or appreciate the music that I make, and like it's been the only platform like playing IRL. You know, people bought our CDs. People, you know, people listened, and me and Reina got really good at capturing the attention of a bar. Like, we got
mm,
really good at being able to do these live learns on the spot. People be, can you play Fast Car by Tracy Chapman or whatever it is? We were like, yeah, we can do it. We'll do it. We'll just do it. The funny thing is that we would walk out of these bars on a dead night, make with more money in our pocket than the waitresses out of tips, which makes the waitresses very upset. But it's because we learned very quickly how to adapt to people who don't give a fuck. So yeah, that sort of training definitely helps on this platform as well.
and that's a hustle, right? I
That's the
mean,
hustle.
that's a survival way of doing things. I mean,
Absolutely.
it definitely is.
Dude, tell me about your new song because I want to hear. Oh, wait, so first of all, Weed or Hash, and I think that this is from Mental. Weed or Hash, do you want to go first, or you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but Weed or Hash?
Cat, I'll see you around. Good to have you. Cat is my beautiful mod.
Yes, Cat is your bot. Cat, you have a wonderful rest of your time zone. I hope that it goes well. Even at 10,000 views, it's still nowhere near where you need to be for income. The people at the stage that get money from YouTube and sponsorships, etc. Yeah, that's the other side of this thing is that on Twitch, it's not the amount of money you get in the real world from gigs is much better than what you get on Twitch, but you can develop Twitch into something that makes those payouts at the end of a long, treacherous night of playing for people who don't give a fuck about you, make you just be like, give that gig the middle finger. Like, oh, I'm not taking that. For instance, my wife has been like, I am not taking any more gigs. I like Twitch much better, which cuts into my profit because she's the better half of our duo. But I also can play other instruments, so I have value in other assets, and I'm actually going to start joining. I'm going to start playing out again with a local band here, and it's going to be fun. Maybe we'll stream some of the live streams. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Bragging. No, I'm not bragging. Okay, I'm not bragging. I'm just saying that I have been offered a gig that from a band, from one of the only bands in the area actually working right now. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying that my skills are good enough over all the other keyboardists in town that they asked me, one of the only bands playing right now in the region. Did I mention this is one of the only bands playing in the region? They asked me to do that. So I'm not bragging. I'm just saying, No, that's just silly. Anyways, so weed or hash, dead side.
Hash.
Okay.
I'm into like melt into the couch shit.
Oh, me too. Yeah, I'm going to have to go into hash as well, but not mixed. Not mixed with
Oh, I love
tobacco.
myself a really good wizard though.
What do you call it?
I call it a wizard.
A wizard. Is that like Dutch for spliff?
That's probably Dutch for spliff, like the mixed one.
He said that's probably it. That's probably the one. I'm sober now. I quit weed when I started transitioning. Oh, right on, Rebecca. That's cool. You know what? Weed will fuck with your head, especially transitioning. I can't even imagine what that's like, but I'm sure that weed wouldn't help while doing that. So, right on. Stay sober. For all my sober homies out there, I abstain from alcohol and hard drugs. I abstain from estrogen is my weed now. Right on. Hell yeah. I heard that it does get you kind of fucked up. And it does make you feel good. So
for the time being, I'm just abstaining from Mike's lifestyle, I think.
Wait, bro, you're the one who sat on the internet for 24 hours smoking and drinking.
That's exactly what I'm telling you. That's exactly what I'm saying.
He's living that lifestyle, fucked up, meaning feeling amazing. Yes, that's what I meant. Not like feeling. Yes, euphoria. Yes, it gives me euphoria. Yeah, I heard that it gives you euphoria. I heard that. Sweet. But please, for me, it's hash as well. I do want to be in the couch. I want to not feel like, I want to feel so lazy that like getting up to go pee is like my biggest issue, right? Like my biggest concern of the evening is like, fuck, I gotta get up so I can pee. Fuck
and
that.
I'm pretty sure that is what God intended.
That is what God intended on the seventh day.
Society lanes to that level that is our biggest concern. We've done pretty well.
That's true. I mean, that is a good way of looking at it. I like a mixture. If I'm streaming something a little lighter than after
edibles and get wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't smoke before I play. I can't smoke before I stream. I can't smoke before I do anything important where I have to focus and use my brain whole. But yes, afterwards it's let's smoke, let's eat those fucking edibles, let's dab, let's fucking do that THC X or whatever it's called, the crystalline. Let's fucking get lit on marijuana. Everything else is so just stupid. I don't like alcohol or hard drugs. So, anyways, tell me about the new fucking song, please. I want to know about the song. I've been wanting.
Oh yeah. And
he's like, oh yeah, that I do music too.
I was like, I was sure I could release it before we're going on here, but.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, but
it'll come out when it comes out.
The fun thing about that song is just like it was it was a song I wrote like when I thought that it was really, really, all those people who just like went to work every day, and I wanted to be one of those people, right?
Mm.
And kind of like trying to embrace the slavery of work, like everyday work, right?
Yes, how
And
we're
then COVID
trained.
happened, and then I kind of just felt like a giant asshole for writing a song that was about like, it's so annoying having a secure job. Like, I mean, what an idiot, what an asshole, right? So
Nah,
it's
but that's an
like,
aspect of the human condition. So
yeah. But then now, like when people are going back to work, it kind of got a new life to it.
mm.
Like now that song, and the song is called Sunfall, and we're releasing it very soon. I
Okay,
mean, it's done, but I'm waiting for my distribution service to kind of like tell me when they can have it out on Spotify, and
I got you.
then we'll go celebrate. But now it's like, hey, people are returning to work, and I mean, that's kind of hard for a lot of people. I mean,
Yeah.
so maybe it's not that bad of a song, anyways. So, you know, circumstances change, and that kind of breathed new life into the song. So, I mean, now it's kind of relevant again to me, at least. And I know, like, okay, when you release a song, people probably don't think of it the way that I do, but to me, that's important, right? Like, it's a good song. Oh, thank.
Have you guys
And
have heard it?
I like the song. Yeah.
What
So,
so what okay, look, today's Cypher Deluxe, which I think you don't know what that means, and that's okay. So today is Cypher Deluxe, where we open up the community and we open up the Discord and let people sort of do performances. They can sing a song, they can recite a poem, they can. It's based around hip hop, and like Holden or Behind That Suit, who is another awesome streamer. Everybody give. Can we get a shout out for Holden? Uh, he's an awesome freestyle rapper as well. So I asked you, but you were playing, so you weren't able to respond. But if you wanted to participate in Cypher Deluxe by performing a song, and so I'm gonna ask you, and you don't have to. It's totally cool. You could totally be like, bro, I am done for the day. I'm here to chill. That's totally cool too. But I'd love to hear the new song. If you were willing, if you were down, if you were okay with sharing it.
do you want to like just like hear like no strings attached, like
What do you mean?
um because I don't have any of my music gear hooked up, but this mic can
Yeah, yeah,
probably
yeah, yeah.
pick
No,
it
yeah,
up.
no. Yeah, yeah. Just nothing special. I'm just saying, like, if you want to just do something as is, if you just want to grab an acoustic and just do the song, or do a portion of the song, or you don't even have to do the song. You can just be like, "Fuck you, Mike. I'm here to chill."
No, we could do the song.
Okay, then let's do this. We're gonna start Cypher Deluxe. So anybody who is interested in Cypher Deluxe, go ahead and jump in the Discord, which I don't even think I could do that anymore because it's a piece of crap. Ugh, I didn't even spell it right.
And it's true, Mike. I saw you write it, and I was like, I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. You
And
do.
then I try, and then I press a streaming button, and I was like, you'll probably tell me.
Hey, well,
I hope I didn't make a
but
mess.
but I appreciate.
Like,
This is why I appreciate you, DeadSide, because you're like, bro, it's cool. Let's just hang out.
let's figure it out, right?
And that it makes it easier for me because you know what to expect, you know what's going on. So the fact that you're like, Jack, oh yeah, Holden's in there, lovely. Holden's in there, so we'll get Holden on there. Yeah, we could start. You know what? Why don't we do this? We'll get Holden in, and then we'll get because Holden, I believe, it has to stream here. Okay. So let's get Holden in, and you can get your guitar and get set up on that end.
Right.
We'll get Holden in to do his thing, and then we'll have Deadside play us his new song that he's going to be releasing. Yeah, okay. So yeah, cool. So behind that suit, go ahead. We're gonna get going right now. We're gonna change over to Cypher Deluxe. Bam! Go ahead, do your thing, Deadside, while we get us going here. And then let me change this, and you go ahead and unmute yourself, Holden. I think we're good to go. I think you should be okay. I think you should be feeding in here. So go ahead, unmute yourself, Holden, and I'll change this right here. And then it's SR. It's HSR, right? I'm pretty sure that's it. He'll tell me if it's not, or I can just look. All right, Holden, are you there, buddy? Ooh.
Trelawney is here though.
Who's Chelani?
It's one of our friends.
Oh, Trelawney. Oh, hi, Trelawney. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here.
Hey.
Yeah, Holden. Whenever your mic is, I don't see any sound going to your mic, so I'm not sure if it's on my end or your end. Lovely Lace, unmute yourself real quick and let me see if you're working. Let me make sure that this thing's working. Oh, you probably can't hear me as well. There we go. Can you guys hear me?
Now you're in the car.
There we go. Hey, there's Holden. Sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was like,
good.
why? I wonder what's going on. And it's because I'm fucking not in there, dummy.
I was like, yeah, not on the call. It's happening.
You're
it's
not.
all good.
You're not on the call, bro. All right, Holden. Because you have, you're about to start streaming here shortly, and I'm sorry I can't give you your shout out because our stupid commands aren't working. But everyone, give behind that suit some love. Just click on his username and hit that follow button, and give him some love. Gosh bless it.
I like love.
I like love. Okay, we're gonna go with a classic, the wild but sober beat. So it's short and sweet for Holden because I know that he has some work to do. So Holden, it's on you, baby. Go for it.
Alright, we can go with a little short beat. But the truth is my brain's distracted. I'm feeling a little bit sad cause Mr. Earl Simmons done passed away. He done died on some overdose shit in a vegetative state for a week on the timelines like I've been waiting just to get this news and now I'm feeling really sad. It's the blues. This man's a legend and a GOAT. 5 albums, #1 in 5 years. That's almost unheard of in these days. So that's all I can think about lately. I've been listening to his tracks, reminiscing and all the memories like that, yo. I know a lot of people go and claim a lot of things about Faye, weather fans and shit, but DMX is big enough that even my mom's was bumping his shit back in the days as hits. I don't know, the guy could actually write club bangers about murdering you in violent ways and make it to #1 on that radio play, yo. He brought that passion, that emotion, that rawness, and he basically taught me how to rob and everything that in the world that I've never seen, man. This guy was kinda intense. I don't really know if it's that good, but basically it's all I can think about is the fact that DMX only made it to 50 and these days it's sad. I don't understand how the system let him have access to these drugs. After all this time I thought he was doing alright. Swiss was saying he was around the right peeps. How did all the people at the label let him get with these men that hooked him up with the types of things that let him be alone enough to pass away? That's not okay. I don't know. It's just on my mind today. I just really wish we weren't getting this news. I knew that a new album was coming 2021. Bono was a feature on it or something. Now we know that the album gonna drop and not be exactly what it's supposed to be, cause executive producers and shit gonna fuck it up because X ain't here to quality control it. I don't know. That's what I had to say. It's just been a...
Oh, dude, that was great, man. You fucking always kill it, Holden. You fucking always kill it. Oh shit.
Well done.
That was awesome, man. Thank you so much for that, dude. Hold it, fucking. What you been up to, man? How you been?
Yeah, life's alright. We just basically going live all the time. I'm writing music live now.
Oh,
and
nice.
then doing the interviews, the cipher every Tuesday, and yeah, we just working.
Hell yeah, man. Fucking grind. Yeah, Holden is definitely a grinder. And again, if you are not following Holden or behind that suit, get on that. Because he's murder. And you just heard his lyrics. I mean, he's an amazing lyricist, and a great musician, has a whole collection of music on Spotify as well. So go give
Appreciate that.
behind that suit some love and some affection, and tuck him in at night and kiss him on his little cheek. All right, Holden, thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate
Thank
you,
you.
and you have a great stream, brother.
You too. Take care. Thanks. Bye.
All right, man. Peace. Lovely Lace, I saw you jumped in there. So after DeadSide, if you want to jump in, feel free to. I'm trying to. My Groovy bot ran out of its sub, so I'm actually subscribing right now. So we can control the volume on that thing. That thing was so freaking loud. It's just like, oh my god. Oh, do I have to do that? Okay, I guess I gotta do that. Agree and continue. Did you guys know you can get GroovyBot for a lifetime subscription for only $90? That's insane. That's insane. Okay, sick. Okay, so let's do our good friend here. Is that locked? We're gonna switch gears over to our friend and guest today, DeadSideBlues, who is gonna play us their new tune off of their next single. Off of their next single? How does that work? How do you play a new tune off your next single? That's really interesting.
It's all right, man. It's the next single.
Oh,
That's off of the next single. I think it works. I think it works.
hold on, DeadSide. I have to make sure that the right letters are in the TV, because I don't want people being confused. Boom! DeadSideBlues.
Boom, boom.
DeadSideBlues. Take it away. Please tell us the name of the new song and when you suspect it'll be out, and then let's do it.
All right, so I suspect this next song, Sunpole, will be out hopefully in a month, maybe 2 months, and that's when it will be out. Hope you enjoy this, all right, guys? I've been a long time coming, but I was washed away in a sea of a change, kept holding me down. Mountains, liars, and thieves, that's where I was placed. 'Cause I misbehaved, I was pushing the wrong way. Yeah. Now I'll rise with thy sight and my babe, embracing the night. again today, but I got fear on my sleeve, and they're kicking me. The daughters of all age, I keep pulling away. I keep setting it straight. I'm burning the day. Something like that, yeah.
My goodness, that was wonderful. Brah, brah, brah. Hold on. Brah, brah, brah. Brah, 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 brah. Dude, that was awesome. What's the instrumentation gonna be like for that?
Okay, so
for that recording.
So it's kind of like Sunpool is it got kind of like an astro sci-fi kind of feel to it.
Ooh.
So it has like a lot of space elements and a lot of reverb and a lot of like thunderous crack into it. And
Nice.
and as many of my songs, it's just like fully orchestrated to a point that's ridiculous.
So,
I guess.
So is there gonna be like live like strings and stuff, or is it gonna be
There's strings and drums and
the whole thing? I mean, like when you think of your other songs, I mean, oh God, I always forget. Is it Milk? Is that what it's called? Or no, it's not.
Oh, Wood. Yeah, but Wood has a lot of milk in
milk
it.
in it.
Yeah, but yeah, it's exactly the same. I mean, whereas Wood is more like my ode or my like appreciation of Sergio Leone's Western soundtracks.
Yeah.
This is the sound pool. The sun pool is one that I like tried to like make like my fascination of Stanley Kubrick, like the Space Odyssey and that kind of stuff. Like, so I wanted to be like long and draggy and has a lot of like weird kind of sonic space sounds in it. So that's what I've been trying to fix with that song. So yeah, that's the instrumentation as well. Being alone in space, right?
That's tight. So then when you're doing like string sections and stuff, how much do you rely on other people to write those parts? Do you put a lot of faith and trust in that the conductor or who is conducting the music is going to hit what you want, or do you have like do you sit there like here's the melody, or do you write the melody? I'm not even sure if you write.
I pretty much like write the melody, but way worse than it's gonna be. Like, but I'm tight about it. There has to be this kind of Mexican trumpet thing. I need to have this here, like a corpulent, like a really like voluptuous Mexican thing. I want that here.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play it, but it sounds kind of like this. And then you go into a studio with a professional musician, and it's like, oh, so you want that stuff? Oh, yeah. And then they go into the booth, and then they'll just make it happen.
Yeah.
But I think that is accredited to that you know what you want, right? So you create a song that okay, so I want this strong Western feel. And I think that's why movies are such a great thing to talk about. Like, you've seen those old school Western movies.
Yes.
You just say, hey, this is the vibe, or Lord of the Rings, or whatever, like, or some kind of sci-fi horror. It's like, it just helps people to like I want this next song to be like Space Odyssey. Oh, okay. So we can't do this sound,
Right.
but we have to do this kind of like, and so yeah. So that's how I'm approaching it. I'm pretty strict about it, and then this is where I want you to do shit, and then they just do crazy shit, and you're like, oh, okay. So now this is not a solo part. It's just a really, really, really beautiful music part in my song.
Yeah.
That just emerged from you playing what I couldn't even imagine, right?
Right, yeah. No, I feel that, man. I feel that. Oh, later, Mental. Thank you for being here. I appreciate
Yeah,
you.
man.
Mental.
Thanks for hanging out.
Mental, you have a great day. Hey, Mental, tell me when you get your package, because Wild But Sober got his shit. So, I don't know what's going on. But India better let that shit in.
Yeah.
Dude,
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? Why is India hating on my packages? Wild But Sober got his shit. Not Mental.
I'm still waiting. I'm waiting for your patches as well, but I'm thinking.
They're on the way. They're on the way. Don't worry.
Yeah. And I'm thinking the last one got there, so I'm not at all worried.
It's coming for you, baby. It's coming for you. Don't you worry. Don't you worry yourself at all. Okay, so since it is Cypher Deluxe, I thought I would do a song too, and I'm gonna do
it.
I'm gonna do a rap today, guys. So give me a second. I'm gonna do a rap. Don't hate me too much for this. And also, you guys will be happy to know I'm not appropriating from a black person. What? It's not. It wasn't written by a black person. It wasn't written by a black person. Is what I'm saying. This rap. I'm doing a cover song, everyone. That's what I'm saying. It's back, okay, everybody. It's back. I don't know why I even said that last thing that came out of my stupid mouth. This is why we speak English good, because stupid shit like that comes out of my mouth. So what we're gonna do? Oh, I should probably jump back in here. I guess I'll play it through here. We're being spoiled today. Yeah, DMC. All right, here you go, guys. I'm gonna do it over Wild But Sober's beat again, and of course, Wild But Sober. If I would give him a shout out, if my stupid Streamlabs would work. So here we go. Let's try this one. We'll do this beat again. All right, guys. Yo, let's get some reverb going. Yo. I thought I turned you down. Hold on. That's loud. Alright, I gotta stop it, guys. That was too loud for me. It hurt my little ears. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I'm fucking playing games over here. Oh, Lovely Lace! Lovely Lace is in. Alright, Lovely Lace. Lovely Lace, you're up next. Oh, she left. Alright, I scared her away. Alright. Alright, here we go. This time for real.
So close.
So close. We're doing it. It's happening. Yo. Yeah. I can't remember when to come in. Yeah, I'm just gonna come in. Here we go. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins, and I will cut a junkie with the plastic eyeballs. Spray paint the vegetables, dog food stalls with the beefcake pantyhose. Kill the headlights and put it in neutral. Stop car flaming with the loser in the cruise control. Babies in Reno with the vitamin D. Got a couple of couches, sleep on the love seat. Someone came in saying that I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding with a stain on my shirt. Woo! Don't believe everything that you read. You get a parking violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mace in the dark. Saving all your food stamps and burning down the trailer park. Yo! Cut it. Yo! Cut it. There it is. There you go, guys. That's what I did. That's for you. Oops, hold on. Alright. There you go. Whew, I'm sweating. That was my verse. Lovely. What's up? You doing this? You making magic? I'm hot now. I'm burning up. Reina Mystique, thank you for that 100 biddies. I appreciate it. Are you still
I
there?
see you.
Whew, okay, that was good. All right, well, if Lovely Lace, you don't want to do it, that's okay. I understand. I can see nice. Nah, okay, no worries. I thought I would do it just because it's been slow for the last couple weeks, so I prepared a little something for everybody. So there you go, guys. All right, guys. Well, let's come back and let's say our proper goodbyes to DeadSideBlues. DeadSideBlues, thank you so much for coming on the show. Thank you, Mighty Mighty, for those 100 biddies. I appreciate that shit for sure. When do you stream next? And I know you already told us in the next couple months when we should be receiving the new music, but when's your next stream, and how can people get a hold of you?
My next stream is on Sunday, and it's probably for your time. It's in the morning, like a little Sunday.
Oh yeah,
shake and bake. You know.
Yeah, hell yeah. I like your Sunday mornings.
So that's the next time you can find me. But yeah, and then you got some music coming up. But Mike, man, it's always a pleasure hanging with you.
Oh, dude, likewise. We're gonna do it again. We have to. Now we got to. Now it's gonna be a thing where DeadSide every few months comes on and we talk shit about everything.
Yeah, man, and thank you for hanging out with us, guys. I mean,
yeah, thank you everyone who came over with the raid and stuck around and hung out. That was so cool, you guys. We really do appreciate that. But thank you again. I do appreciate you doing this, and I know it's late for you, so I appreciate you burning the midnight oil.
Oh, well, of course, my friend. It's Friday. It's a good day, right?
It's Friday night, baby. It's Friday night. Getting hyped. Yo, you know what I'm doing for Friday? I'm about to go eat some motherfucking hot dogs, smoke some motherfucking weed, and watch Steven Universe for the rest of the night. What's up, bitches? They call it murder. All right, that's how gangster I am. All right, guys, we are going to raid our good friend Wooby1. It is his 1 year streaming anniversary. He's doing his Twitchy Fridays. So
let's go party it up with Wooby.
Let's go party. He's a DJ. Put some suggestions in his request. He takes suggestions in his request. Monday, Rose Thornberry, who is a Detroit R&B songstress, wonderful singer-songwriter, is on the show 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then next Friday is CANLA, who are some amazing Twitch partners. They're filmmakers. They just got a show picked up on network TV, so I'm super excited to have those ladies on to chat. And then, of course, Sunday, April 18th, we have the live music stream with the whole band. Drummer, bass, keys. That's right. We got it. Oh, yes. And please, get your raid calls, everybody. Please get your raid calls. It's a Twitchy anniversary. I'm going to get mine right now. Make sure you guys do that, so we can show Wooby all the love for Ruby.
All the love for Wooby1, man.
All the love. All right, guys, we will see you next time. I'll see you over in Wooby's chat. Be well. Have a safe weekend. I love you guys. Be good to your fellow human beings. 8 shades for everybody. Bye. All right. I'm going to end this.